Hello! I bought this game with my Christmas money. So, there is no, disclaimer or anything. But this is the newest Spike Chunsoft game, and you know how much we love Spike Chunsoft games. We have played all of them but Danganronpa 3 on stream, so I figured we'd do a stream and see how it streams. This is Master Detective Archives Raincode. We didn't get the deluxe bundle because it came with the art book and music, and I'm not really a art book and music person digitally. Like, if I could get a physical thing and it came with a physical art book, then that was better. But yay, Spike Chunsoft. So Spike Chunsoft did the Nunnery game, Zero Escape trilogy, the Danganronpa, the AI Somnian Files series. They're the ones I like. There are possibly others that are not on Xbox as yet. I think they are. There are a bunch of pre console porting ones, but I can't think right now. I want to say Silver Code and stuff. There's a bunch of them that are on Steam, which I don't own as yet. I might at some point want to. But, okay, so we have, also, hi Apex, we have our daily Chivos still, and we also have a question of the day, because I'm trying to get people to engage in my stream, because it makes me sad. Okay, fixed minimap. Generally what I do is adjust the brightness slightly brighter, because that's better for me to see. Auto rotation, text speed, performance mode. Yep, that's fine. See. Volume. Voice.
Oh, this is looking pretty good.
Subtitles. Control config. Oh. Well, I'm gonna hope it just tells me what I'm doing while I'm playing the game. Alright, so we have a gallery. Oh.
Don't forget this stuff.
Oh, cool. We have not unlocked anything yet because, well, we haven't played anything. Ooh, sub-stories. Okay, fine. There are sub-stories after the game. Cool. So, today's question of the day is: you are trapped in the game you've last played, and to escape you have to beat the game in some way. Do you escape? As I'm playing this game, I don't know yet because I haven't got very far. It depends if it's more Zero Escape or Danganronpa. Because obviously with Zero Escape there is a route where everyone lives, usually. Whereas with Danganronpa, inevitably people die in some way. Well, this one has a cute little ghost. It's running a little bit of Luigi.
Look, a human! It's been a while.
Let me up for you.
Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing. Let's see. Alright, there's something I have to do first. Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty. Choose wisely. Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
Oh, okay. Select difficulty. Lenient, mean, troublesome, or adorable. And I think that was a subterfuge. Yeah. I was just laughing at the difficulty options. I mean, I don't know what difficulty I want. Lenient, mean, troublesome, or adorable. There's no context for these. But it is cute. Moving a bit of sofa closer so I can stick my foot up. There we go. Okay, lenient, mean, adorable, or troublesome. I mean, I mean, lenient, mean, and troublesome sort of feel fairly self-explanatory. I kind of want to go with adorable, because what's an adorable difficulty? I don't think any of these are, like, necessarily difficulty-based. It's like, do any of these difficulties prohibit you from getting achievements? Can you change the difficulty? I want to go with adorable difficulty.
Oh, you sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you. You want to know what difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready.
Okay, well then they're going to be adorable.
To be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick. I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready?
Fair enough.
Do you want to start for real?
Yes.
Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real?
Well, not now, because... Yep, seriously.
Huh, guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries. You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right? Humans are so weird! Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving
You
adventure.
really like the adjectives, don't you?
Let's go!
Okay, so, are we more AI? Are we more nonnery? Or are we more Danganronpa? Because I feel like those are the three genres of Spike Chunsoft. Chapter 0. Massacre on the Something Express. On the Arrested Express? Because there are varying levels of will we be able to get out of this? Would we be able to escape? So yes. We have a question of the day. It is pinned. Discuss, please. That would be... I would like to discuss with people. Find out. Ooh.
Whoa!
Ow.
What's going on?
Ooh, pretty eyes.
Wait. Huh? Where am I? Ow. Who? What?
Is this now us? Did we not? Was we not us before? Was we not us? That's a horrible sentence, Joe. Why do I shoes glow?
Huh? Why? How?
Ooh, this might be fully voiced. It might be. I don't like when they're partially voiced, because then I have to try and imitate the voices. I liked with Nonnery where we just voiced ourselves. I'm playing through Nonnery in my head again, of course.
I can't remember anything.
Oh no.
Does that mean... Do I have... What was it called? Amnesia?
Well, that would be a convenient way to start a game.
All right, calm down. Take a deep breath. Dang it! I can't remember anything! Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
How are you able to speak and know the word amnesia if you don't have your memory?
Inside your pocket.
Huh?
Well, that was our little friend. Little spirit thingy.
Check your belongings.
Who's there? Am I hearing things too? I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on? Ow!
Check your
Oh,
pockets.
What now? I can't catch a break. Check my belongings. Huh.
Check your pockets, little hobbit.
An envelope?
Notice.
Notice.
World Detective Organization Human Resources.
World Detective Organization Human Resources. Dear Yuma Cocohead, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward. Dispatch duration indefinite.
Okay.
Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site.
Yeah, that was the word we couldn't say.
Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma Cocohead? That's my name? Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right. That's right! I finally remember! My name is Yuma! I'm Yuma Cocohead! But what's this about a World Detective Organization? It sounds significant. Am I a part of it? If that's the case, am I a detective? I guess these kinda look like a detective's clothes. It seems I was supposed to get on a train. Or at least, I think so. Master detectives? Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule. Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
Basic controls. So yeah, it is Sunday. It is nearly the end of January already. I don't know where this month has gone. It's not been a great month particularly either. How's everyone's weekends going? What's everyone been playing? What's everyone think about the question of the day? Is anyone watching? Hey James! How you doing?
Oh. Better write this down.
I'm not gonna skip. That's just
Gotta
rude.
stay in that detective mindset.
Ooh,
Sure hope you got all that down.
we get to add
Don't
detective
you
points.
forget.
Oh, and then there's a mini-map. Okay. There's something in the back that I can't get through with all the things in the way. Stuff might fall if I try and move it. I better not go back there.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Everyone loses umbrellas. That is why.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here.
We're on the Starfield grind with some Fire Emblem 3 houses and Persona 5 Royale thrown in. Interesting. Which game are you going to pick as your last played for the question of the day?
A toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says lost items. This is...
Cardboard box with a hole. It's too dark. Fire Emblem, just put the switch down. That's how you escape. I've not actually played a Fire Emblem game. I've heard of them. But also, you lost your fences and some roof
The place where I
tiles.
was sleeping was in fact...
Station's lost and found.
That's right. I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section. But why was I sleeping here?
I racked up. Yay.
Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
You're gonna miss your
Attention
train.
passengers departing this station, direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express. Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
Okay, at least we don't have to run to catch the train. Yeah, there's been a lot of storms. I keep on getting yellow weather warnings. It is raining outside. I have not wanted to venture outside to check the wind strength.
I'm sorry.
The Amaterasu Express will now depart.
Yay, you made it. Hopefully you didn't need any bags or anything. But yes, Fire Emblem, just put the switch down. Explique for those of us that have not played a Fire Emblem game. Pause.
Oh, made it in time.
The rain washed out. I mean, yeah, we've not really had anything. It's just been freezing cold. It's now still cold, just not freezing cold. And we've not had the snow, which I would have liked snow. Can't wait to move out of London, I have to say.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service.
Mostly strategy, a few Dynasty Warrior. I mean, I've not played Dynasty Warrior either. My range of early games is sadly lacking. I was a lot of point and clicks and puzzly stuffs. A little bit of Swiv 3D. My brother played Half-Life. I didn't. Like Portal, the original. But Tetris and like Mario on like... And I didn't play like Fire Emblem or Dynasty Warrior or anything like that. It feels like winning a game by throwing a switch feels a little bit like, you know, you picked the easy answer.
There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
There's no crew. Oh, that's vaguely unhelpful.
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
What happens if something goes wrong?
This train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2.
Three Houses was your first and the one you've enjoyed the most. Am I right in thinking it's a Nintendo one? Like a, you know, DS type game? Or am I completely off base? Yes. Okay, good. Excellent. Yeah, no, I've heard of Fire Emblem. Ooh, exclusive. Yeah, but it was never one I played Zelda and I played Mario and I played Tetris and Phoenix Wright and like all of like the Room 217 Hotel Dusk type stuff on an Animal Crossing on my like Game Boy and then DS. I never, yeah, and Pokemon, never was exposed to Fire Emblem back then. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, I had the Game Boy, the DS, and like the GameCube and the Wii. Like, I started out on Nintendo, aside from, you know, like PC games, and the Acorn games from, you know, childhood. But I think back then I always still had like a set genre and was never really great at strategy games. I think the closest I got was Heroes of Might and Magic. Mainly just because it reminded me of Xanth, which was the book series I was into at the time. And Tiberian Wars, Red Alert, that sort of game, but I don't think that's really it is sort of strategy, but it's not. I guess. I don't know. But that was university. So yeah, I think I just missed like Fire Emblem as a genre. Does anyone stream it? Because that would be a good way to get into it. You had an Animal Crossing and Pokemon phase at the start of lockdown. Yeah. It was good. I prefer Tiberian Sun, I think. We used to play it on LAN at uni. Well, I played like the what's the one I want? Single player missiony stuffs. But we did do like Red Alert, Tiberian Sun, like multiplayer LAN stuff in halls. I was very bad at it. I would be like, oh yes, I have one Tesla thing, and you know, one of my dorm mates would be like, yeah, I have an entire base and now I'm going to proceed to take over everyone, like, and I'm like, how do you do that so quickly? My brain just doesn't really function quick enough, so I just went back to doing the sort of single player stuff. I'm like, I will watch you play. I just, you know, I die in like the first 5 minutes, it feels like.
Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5.
Okay, so if you're in the middle of the train, then you're screwed. Well, we're in Car 1 by the looks of it, so we can go to the bathroom. You were always good at the economy side of RT. Yeah, you could exactly. When people are hyper aggressive with these things and like min max the stuff, it's like, you know, I play Stardew Valley. You know, it's gonna take me like 20 in-game years to get anywhere with anything, whereas, you know, I have friends that, or I know people that have like, you know, they're like, oh well, they min-max like all the fruit and veg and building up stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I just spent an entire day wandering around collecting dandelions and petting my cat. I like getting the automated stuff so that you don't have to like keep remembering to feed and harvest your animals and like the greenhouse, so it doesn't matter if you forget when stuff is, you know, supposed to grow. But yeah.
In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom. We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
You're about 5 years into it. I have one farm that is possibly about 5 years in. I don't know. I used it to get my 1 mil, so it would probably say in that VOD that I because there was a 1 million gold achievement and I was not far off. So it would probably actually say on my YouTube channel how many years I was in, but 5 sounds about right. And then I have one that I'm about like in the first year still that I was doing on stream, but not really my kind of stream game. I get sort of a little bit engrossed and forget to talk, or I'm just like, I'm doing this so badly, so many other people will be doing better at this. And there is, however, a whole new update with DLC that I could start yet another new farm. And I have a farm that I was doing co-op with Scruff at some point.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front.
Yeah, you got in at the arse end of the train, so, you know.
I'd better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
I have already forgotten where it said they were. Ooh. We have a notebook menu. Okay, right. Excellent. We do love a good notebook menu. How do we get it open? Oh, X.
Yo! Check! Whoa, this stuff's vital. You definitely want to remember this. And that's a wrap.
We've already been into options. Okay. So. Love me a good notebook. It's like, I liked it. I really like detective stuff. I love the Spike Chunsoft games because they're just, my brain just can't comprehend how someone can create them, but I love the result. And hopefully there might be a flowchart. AI and AI Somnium Files didn't have the best flowchart. It was basically just, well, I think, no, the first game had like a spidery one. The second one was just like, it split and you went down the left first and then you went down the right. And I was like, I mean, it's still a great game, but this is a kind of pathetic flowchart. I'm playing a Japanese visual novel at the moment that has a flowchart in it. It's a great flowchart, but it does make me happy. I do love a good flowchart. Flowchart, magnifying glass, and a cat. I think that was one of my TikToks that I created after I played Strange Horticulture. Ooh, which they're bringing out a sequel to, called Strange something else. Similar sort of gameplay, but different thing. I enjoyed that game. That game made me happy. Not just because it had a magnifying glass, and that made me happy because I could actually see stuff. But yeah, I love the Spike Chunsoft games. Just, yeah, nonary games have the best flowcharty stuff. Sorry, there was a bit of tea on the outside of my cup that was going to drip. Okay,
If you're
case
that lost,
files.
why not check your notes?
Okay. All right. Okay. We've got an ongoing, which has a summary, which literally just says what we've got so far. I'm not going to bother reading that out because that would be silly.
Use
Profiles.
whatever you gotta to get the job done. Burn it into your brain.
Okay, so we've got us. Height 150 centimeters. I'm 168, so this person is tiny. 45 kilograms does not seem a lot. Dislikes amnesia. Likes detective novels. I like detective novels as well. Love a good detective novel. Love a good like Agatha Christie. Strong sense of justice, but unsuitable for physical confrontation. Fair enough. Glossary.
So simple. I see.
Okay, so the Amaterasu Express Direct. I still think that having a fully automated train with no crew is a bad idea. And these are the tutorials. Okay, so we've already been in options. We may as well hit a save. So we have 10 save files. It's good. I like making save files. We are currently locomoting. We are detective rank 2 and we have 80 DP. Right, now we can have a look at stuffs.
It says main control room A. The door's locked. It won't open. There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device.
Because if you don't have any crew on board, what happens if shit breaks down?
It's a map of the train.
Mini Columbo in the making.
The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
With some rooms. Okay, so car 1 control room, infirmary, restroom. 2 has a dining car. 3 has 2 rooms and the backup control room. 4 is just 3 rooms. And then restroom and infirmary, same in car 5 as car 1. Okay.
There's a warning on the door. Please keep your hands clear of the doors. For your safety, doors will remain locked while the train is in motion.
Hopefully this is not going to be a Murder on the Orient Express type situation. So what's this connected to?
It won't open. I guess that's obvious. This is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond it. If it opened, I could fall off.
Okay, well that answers that. Alright, I am the little yellow. No, I'm the little pink duty. There is a giant pink duty. Arrow. Arrow is the word I want.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom. There's
Yeah.
no one inside it right now.
Mini Columbo. Yeah, but with Columbo, they show us who did it at the beginning, and then we get to watch him have fun with us. Hey, horror. Still not used to it. Is that really my face? Okay, we're just exploring everything because it gives us points for that. Hey, Mr. Corners. Restroom window is fixed in place. Yeah, I know, but it's giving us an investigation point, and we get points for that, and we level up. We're gonna level up.
Excuse me.
I guess there's no one here. But we got points for it, so we inspected it. Okay. So there's also an infirmary.
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside.
I guess it opens up if someone's ill, but, you know, how does it know? That's the guide map
It's
again.
a map of the train.
So yes, the train is haunted. No, the train is controlled by AI.
It says main control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside. There's a machine, but it's not on. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction.
Yes.
Oh, I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, why not just turn the damn thing around? But
Huh?
designer thought the train needed an infirmary and actually paid to put one in. That's not ominous at all. I mean, it sort of makes sense. But there's 2 of them, one at each end. It's like 2 control rooms, toilets, and an infirmary. Mind you, you know, people do get sick on trains. People die on trains. You know, we might need a morgue to put stuff in. So yes, what did you say? Horror. You have to love it when a point-and-click game gives you a puzzle clue, but you can only view the clue once you pick it up. I mean, I'm just clicking on things at the moment. I don't think I'm getting particularly any clues. Ah, no worries. Go talk to your neighbour about the fence. We can resume
Someone's there.
conversations
I heard a
about
voice
why we need
behind
an
the door.
infirmary in a train. When you get back. Or if you get back. If you want to come back. But anyway. So yes. We are playing Master Detective Archives Raincode Plus. People! They look, a lot of those look detective-y, especially that guy in the coat. He looks very much like Columbo. I like how his hat's done the ears. Okay, that's a scary mask. True virus. You only get 1 chance to view it. I'd be taking screenshots all over the place there. True virus. Is that an Xbox game?
Excuse me, are you with the World Detective Organization?
Yeah, yeah, ooh, okay. Ugh, right. Just looking. Oh! I think I played that game. The one set in the hospital. Yes. I think I streamed it. Possibly all of it, possibly not. Let me just have a quick check. I did stream it. I streamed it for 1 hour and 21 minutes. I don't know whether that was finished. I probably just took lots of screenshots then. This is sometimes why I stream games, because it's like, if I only have one chance to see it and I already closed the thing, well then I have it on VOD. But yeah. So is that what you're playing at the moment, Horror? How does that fit in with the question of the day?
You're master detectives, aren't you?
We are. But who are you?
Okay, I love how the ears have got his hair coming up into them. So they kind of look like real ears, but they may also be real ears because I don't know what. But I'm obsessed with that. The fact that they seem to be cocking makes me think maybe there actually are ears. I don't know. I like the ears.
I'm with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it.
Like hell, dumbass!
You would have died if you couldn't unfold the piece of paper to look at them. I think the controls for that one were a little bit sticky in some places.
Huh?
But I can't remember, it was a while ago.
A runt like you, a master detective?
What does height have to do with it?
You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
Anteater?
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
A letter? From the World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right, thank you. But there's really not much to explain.
I mean, they're all wearing the same clothes. Almost-ish. Yeah! That's a really cool way of doing that.
And
fast forward through the
that's what
conversation.
happened.
Amnesia.
Looks that way. I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
That's what I want to know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
Solving crimes? Mysteries? Being a detective?
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
Okey-dokes. Right, so yes, we have something new. We're trying something new on suggestion in the Discord. We have a question of the day that I'm vaguely trying to make appropriate to the game, but it might just be I want to spark some conversation. And that is, you know, if you are trapped in the game you last played, and have to escape. You have to beat the game in some way. Do you escape? And my response is, based on the fact this is the game I'm playing, is it would depend on which type of Spike Chunsoft game it is. Is it a everybody can live, you just need to find the right timeline? Is it a you're just solving a case, so as long as you're the detective, you're probably okay, though you may go mad at some point? Or is it a Danganronpa and you may die? Though usually the protagonists do get through this thing, but you know. I mean, I will finish this game. It probably will take a little while. I'm kind of happy about that. I'm just going to talk to these people. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
Let's do things logically.
You need to talk with him first.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is...
Or, I mean, you can just tell me about a game you're playing, or anything cool you've been playing lately, or how everything's going. I just want people to talk to me.
an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries. Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives.
Ooh, unsolved mysteries. Like it.
As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyance or mind reading. They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed. Which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
I don't have one.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Maybe you're a trainee.
Oh, hold on! I'm not trying to trick anyone!
Pardon me. He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you? If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
The hell'd you just say?
She's right.
Hey, Shine.
Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this.
Hey, Bilius.
We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
How's everyone doing?
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
Yeah, we got locked out in a lost and found cupboard and just made it on the train. Give us a break.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
Aha! Hopefully you will have solved your
circumstance?
fence situation.
What does he mean by that?
The fact that you've lost your memory, mate, I think,
Now, let's
or
begin.
possibly the reason we were all summoned. Okay, well, I'm going to talk to you first because you're nice, and then I'm going to talk
I'll
to
go
Messi.
first. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
Okay. It's very dramatic.
I'm from the
Can I get
Southern
that?
Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator. I love people, nature, and the harmony between them. However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Souls Lake?
Literally just said I have amnesia.
Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site.
Need the rain to stop before we can do anything. Fair enough. But at least you have a plan. Plans are good. Can you get, like, you know, gale force wind proof fences? But yes, no one wants to go out in that weather.
It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret.
Grim Idol, Endless Idol Clicker. I mean, is there not an end game to those? Or does it just literally go on forever? Because, yeah. That would be tricky. Maquette was an interesting game. Forever. Oh dear. Forever and ever stuck in an idle clicker. Yeah, and this is why I don't play them. I like games that have an end and a story. Preferably some puzzles to solve along the way, but you know. But yeah, Maquette was good. Jesse and I played that. Aside from the one where I'm fairly certain we glitched into a solution. Yeah, I mean, if you do it right the first time, generally it may cost a tiny bit more, but it works out, you know, better in the long run. It's like Terry Pratchett's Vince Grimes. Is it? I don't know. Is it Grimes? Vines. Commander Vines saying, you know, if you can afford to get a really good pair of shoes, they will last you a lifetime. But if you can't afford to get a really good pair of shoes, then you will just basically spend your entire life just endlessly buying crappy pairs of shoes because that's all you can afford. But if you had the investment in the first place, you'd only ever have to spend on one pair of shoes. So I guess the same thing applies to the cardboard boots theory. Exactly. Gotta love Terry Pratchett. I think there's probably a Terry Pratchett quote for pretty much every eventuality that was sort of in thought at when he was alive. Because obviously any future stuffs, he sadly passed away, so he can't, you know, comment on those. But there's a lot of social commentary in the Terry Pratchett books, and I love it. Apparently a real economics professor borrowed that explanation for his classes. Cool. Did he credit Terry Pratchett? Because it's fine to borrow stuff as examples as long as you credit people for having the thought in the first place. Yeah. So that's fine. But yeah, it's a really good explanation of economic theory and privilege. And, you know, if you think how much someone would spend on cardboard boots compared to how much someone would spend on a good pair of shoes, you can see that, you know, the financial difference over the years, and the fact that someone starting from that place of privilege, you know, is always gonna have that advantage because of that privilege that they have. I don't always do a great explanation-y thingy, but I do love me some Terry Pratchett. I like the Moist Van Lipwig trilogy. Though the Rising Steam one, I haven't read as many times. I've only read it once. I'm not as into trains as my younger sibling is, but I do love going postal and making money. I don't know what. I mean, I do kind of know what it is. I kind of like the fact that he sort of invented stamps and paper money, and that's what tickles my fancy there. Because I like it when people are creating stuff in books, or like renovating an area. Oh yeah. He didn't want anything. Yeah, that was it. Once he died, that was it. No more publishy stuff. Because there are some unpublished things. Yeah. And as far as I know, that's been respected. Nightwatch is your favourite one. Haven't read that one for a while. Have to admit, not read that one for a while. I did like The Watch. I liked the one that had... Is it Pyramid of Time that has the sock monster in? I mean, Mort is one of my favourites. Not that I've read it for like 25 years. But I think I've got all but about 5 on my Kindle. I've got 4 on my shelf, and that would be the Moist Van Lipwig series and Light Fantastic, because, well, you know, gotta have the first one in the series. You got them all from Kobo? But yeah, I love Terry Pratchett. I read them from the library originally. That's why I don't own them all, because the library had them. And I think Truth, Feet of Clay... It's about 2/3 of the way through. I think I went to university and didn't have easy access to my library. Oh yeah, exactly. Every time they go on sale, I get them, which is why I've only got about 5 left that I haven't got on my Kindle. But yeah, no, I used to get them from the library. But yeah, then I moved out to go to university. So yeah, around about 2000 was when I think I stopped getting them because I had to concentrate on, you know, university work. Sorry, I think that was, you know, somewhere around Feet of Clay, Truth, Pyramid. And then I picked up, you know, roundabout going postal, you see. You have all the physical ones because they were presents. Yeah, that's excellent. I mean, I'd love to own them all. I really would. I wouldn't say no to that being my next series that I collect. I just need a job first. And I really like the original artwork. But I can't remember the artist's name. But yeah, I would be very tempted to have the entire because I mean, at least it's a finished series. I like it when you've got finished series that you're collecting. I did that with the Chalet School books. I have all of them, including some of the like short stories. I have all of there's a ballet series that I have, but then I was collecting all of Xanth because Xanth to me was like a more adult Terry Pratchett. He's not even in the same caliber as Terry Pratchett, but you know, I was buying them all, and then he just kept on putting them out, and it's like, well, I'm just now fed up of the series. I wasn't reading them, so yeah. Oh, I mean, I chose to keep the books and not have the kids. I very rarely get rid of books. Very, very rarely. I have lost books because I've lent them to people or people have borrowed them. But there are some books which I like have donated to the library because I'm like, I have read all of these and I'm not going to read them again. And there's a little pile that I'm making of books that I bought, but I've read them and I won't read them again. But yeah, I have one of my favorite books from childhood that apparently my brother borrowed without asking and has lost. Like an entire series that you can't get the originals anymore. So, you know, that just pissed me off. So, you won't ever find me lending books of books that I like. Just because, you know, the first time I did it, someone destroyed the books and I made them buy me new ones. I'm like, you've literally, like, dropped these in the bath and, you know, run them over with a car type destroyed. I'm like, they were brand new when I lent them to you, so, you know. Since then, I don't lend books. But, yeah. Also, I don't know how we got on... Oh, yeah. I don't know how we got onto it, but yeah, the fact that their lips were sewn shut is a bit disgusting for me.
I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
But yeah, do love me some Terry Pratchett.
Nature's
So yeah, maybe I should
really
get all the physical ones at
He
some point.
does look like a good detective.
I don't... The whole mouth sewn shut thing just reminds me a little bit too much of The Handmaid's Tale. Because how do you eat and drink and talk? Well, you obviously can't talk, but
Though
breathing
he
is
suspected
hard.
me, he still
get a
gave
cold,
me a
you're
fair
screwed.
chance to explain myself.
Oh no! Your dog hit the library book! Oh my god. I honestly, I had 2 library cards when I was a kid. Because I was on the cusp of 2 different counties. So there was one near school and then there was one near my old school. So I would be able to take out the maximum number of books from each and that would just about last me a week. And yeah, library's brilliant. I think I had read most of the books. I read all the kids' books by, like, you know, about age 8. But yeah, the new Terry Pratchett ones, I think. Yeah, I definitely used to get them from the library, but yeah, never had a dog, so never had to explain why my dog ate the library book or my homework.
He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation. I can control animals as I wish and recruit them for my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am. Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected.
If it works with, like, rats and flies and stuff, then they're quite good spies.
As a basic rule, I can only control 4-legged mammals.
So not
Less
flies.
intelligent animals are easier to control. I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations.
Do you have a pet one?
Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Not only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
I feel like he's a bit full of himself. I want to talk to this nice lady.
An introduction. Introduce myself.
Yes, start with your
A
name.
subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
Well, exactly. Exactly. It's like I can control four-legged animals, like, you know, lions and wolves and stuff like that. And it's like all these people had their mouths sewn shut. Ooh.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take.
Just start with your name, mate.
After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place? All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
Poochie Lavman. Oh, a little bunny clip and cool headphones.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
She has a different way of communicating, man. It's not necessarily
Most
odd.
of the World Detective
The nature guy was
Organization's
odder.
work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude.
I think they're headphones rather than a chip, but yeah.
When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats.
That explains the noise-cancelling headphones.
No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away.
Yeah.
My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh.
Oh, bless her.
This part of her seems a bit more normal.
Okay. Now I'm curious about this guy. Because he's old.
I am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
Daredevil could relate.
Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say. Let the past melt like ice in an evening stream. That's how I live my life.
To be fair, I'm happy with a name, so I'm not just talking to question marks all the time. I don't need anything more.
My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
I want that power. Oh my god, I would love to be able to like plug in my brain and just be able to directly transcribe from the brain to the thing. Because, you know, that sort of thought translation is really tricky for me. It's like, I have it in my head, but I can't get it out without sounding like an idiot half the time. So, yeah. Sounds like the boss from Ghost in the Shell. Again, not something I know of it. I don't think I've watched it.
That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanations.
That's
There's
fun.
clearly something extraordinary about him.
Alright. I may as well talk to Angry Guy.
I'm Mayfex Logan. detective branch in the eastern slums.
It's with the weird spider hat thing. Because it's covering your mouth.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso.
Hey, Ray!
Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
Okay, the aggression is maybe somewhat explained. The weather is yeah. Are you back in the UK now? Did you have a good trip? Did you manage to not injure yourself? Also, yeah, it's pissing it down here. It's disgusting.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port.
Not dead. Woohoo!
I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home.
They both of them murdered. No one's dead yet. We, the little guy with the question mark. Can't make question mark hair. We have amnesia. We got assaulted in a lost and found at a train station, and you know, we're just introducing these characters. We literally went like over an hour into the stream and I'm still on introductions because we also got slightly distracted a little bit with the question of the day, but also with discussions of Terry Pratchett and how he was just awesome. So, you know, feel free to answer the question of the day. Feel free to talk about... Thank you for the resub, MDP. Feel free to tell us about your favourite Terry Pratchett story. And hi, Leaky. Well, thank you for your Prime sub. Much appreciated. And yes, hello Leaky, sorry. Yes. Chat suddenly went whoop, and I'm like, I just have to check it on my laptop. So yes, we've got question of the day, trying to prompt some discussion in the chat. It is also a Sunday, it is raining and miserable and no one's going outside. And yeah, and then we were talking about Terry Pratchett and books and favourite Terry Pratchett books.
I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive. I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck. With my natural
streaming today,
talents,
Lee?
I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge. I can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way.
That's fine. Just, you know, wait till
If I
there's
can't
proof.
figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them.
Okay.
Kill or be killed is my motto.
And what's your power?
He looks scary, but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
So his parents getting murdered. Of course, there's a deep sadness.
I can't share
He's got
details
trauma.
on my forte. Just know it's kind of like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
I mean, I'm going with trauma. Why not both? Book one knowledge does.
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm 150 centimeters tall. Please don't squash me.
And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on ya.
No way.
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, then scissors, then a fruit knife.
No thanks.
You last played... Oh, no worries. Go get your... Did you forget milk? It's usually what I end up forgetting. You would want to escape by being a big, plushy crocodile. Chat moved. Being thrown off buildings by equally violent plushies. I mean, if you're a plushie, does that mean that when you hit the ground you do not break, you just sort of squish? Because that would work.
Don't be shy, Runt.
No, really, I'm fine.
Too bad.
The previous game I played to this was Escape First 3, which I did one room of, and yeah. Aside from the graphics being a bit sort of iffy, which made it really hard to pick out stuff, I think I'd probably be able to escape the escape rooms. You forgot pesto! You squished, but then the poison gas got you. Well, that doesn't sound very good. I mean, that's fair enough. I'm not a big pesto fan, but I understand that it is a staple for other people's. Right, one more person to introduce ourselves to, and then we can maybe actually get some story beyond what we've got so far. Ooh, purple hair.
Me?
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you're making me nervous.
Ooh, why?
Oh.
Huh? What's going on?
I mean, we got a hug, so, you know. Not my type.
You.
But no, I like the purple.
Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick. Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well.
Do you like the giant leaf from the latest Resident Evil? I know that a lot of people like the giant lady in that. You are but a simple woman. I mean, fair enough. I've been watching The Traitors, and honestly, you know, the UK one, it was great. I was a little bit let down by the end because I was expecting more empathy. But I was definitely here for the shower scene. One of the competitors, their little intro video thing was just them in the shower, and they had very nice body. And then the US one started, and it's like, I'm not here for the US drama. I'm sorry, it is just IOTT. But I am rooting for the cute guy with the shower scene because I want more of that. I am but a simple person who appreciates a good shower scene. It's just, you know, nice to find not OTT body, you know, some tats, a little bit of a soapy shower. You know, I have eyes. I appreciate the aesthetics. You know, I also really like Alexander because not only is he aesthetically pretty, he also has a really good brain. So, you know, that was also attractive. But I'm definitely here for the little shower scene things. It's like, oh, yes, let the pretty guy be in here for a little bit longer. So far, surviving. Not really a spoiler, because, you know. Okay, go get your pesto. If you come back with more than just pesto, then I will laugh, because that's usually what I do. Like, I'm going to go for milk, and then come back with giant selection of other things. Does not say, oh my. It does indeed. That is an emote that says, oh my. But yeah, you know, I watch my TV and play my games and read my books for the, you know, the aesthetics. I may be ace, I have eyes.
My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here.
You will also grab Big Tom if they have put more on the shelves. I feel like I need more context for this. Who or what is Big Tom? Oh, it's spicy tamat juice. Fair enough, fair enough. Never heard of it. I don't even know what tamat... Oh, you mean tomato. Probably tomato juice. Okay. Not a fan of tomato juice. I'm just not a fan of tomatoes in general. Just not a fan of tomatoes in general, I'll be honest. I like ketchup and tomato puree in, like tomato puree as an ingredient and ketchup as like for chips. But like tomato juice or like tomato based things, I think it's just the acidity and, you know, my stomach is cranky at the moment. You like spices because you're an idiot. I mean, I don't think that makes you an idiot. You are allowed to like stuff. If everyone liked the same things, then the life would be boring. I'm not a fan of tomatoes. Like, yeah, just not a fan of tomatoes. Anyway.
Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
Aha! The token person that can speak to spirits. Ooh. That's some very dynamic makeup.
A medium?
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
You found something fantastic.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive. Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul.
That is an odd manifestation of that talent, and I think that would be kind of a cool thing. Because strip them naked and then I mean, exactly, James. Unless you have like allergies to chocolate or like lactose, then that's fine. Woof woof 1L. Okay. The doctor's note is fine. Yes. Yes. I understand there are people that don't like chocolate. I can understand. I go through periods of time where it's like I don't want to eat chocolate, but I still like it. Oh, 1 liter. 1 liter of woof woof. It's like, woof woof. I can't do it. I just can't. I can't do the eyebrow thing. That is a lot of hot sauce. Yeah. My problem is that I am allergic to chilies and peppers and capsicum. So, any like curry korma stuff that doesn't contain chilies and peppers and capsicum, that's fine. You know, I used to have a Thai curry that didn't have any of that, and it was nice. I mean, as much as I can like Thai curry, it was a fish one, actually. I do remember spilling it all over my duvet at one point, though. It stained. You have to avoid cow's milk, but dark chocolate. Yeah, and dark chocolate is lactose free, isn't it? And I think I've had sort of korma before. I don't know. I have developed more food things since that. Since I used to eat that, so it is possible I couldn't eat those anymore. But yeah. Ah, cool. When I'm talking about food, I love talking about food. But yes, I would be sad if I couldn't have milk.
Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
Well, that's quite a limitation, but also, if you killed someone, stripped them naked and burned their clothes, you're scot-free.
Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
Yeah, I'll cover them in cow shit.
That sounds more like a preference than a condition.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood. Like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about. Consider that when compared to bare skin,
Yesterday I
clothing has a
made
greater
mac and
surface
cheese.
area seen by other people.
And I didn't have anything to put in it other than the mac and the cheese. So I was like, I googled which herbs should they put in my mac and cheese. So I ended up with basil and oregano, and it tasted good. Usually I put like tuna in to give it some taste, or bacon. I didn't have any bacon handy and didn't want to use tuna. Or sausages and cauliflower. The right size and fabulous, exactly. And clean.
Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality. You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked?
Well,
Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
interesting.
Now that you mention it,
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
They're basically wearing the same clothes.
really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
A naked ghost looks like 2 eyes and no sheet. Yes, 100% Leaky.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
Okay. Right, now he wants to talk to us again. Oh, we should have a look at our thing, because we've now got profiles. No, because he's too small. Why do we not have people's profiles yet? Oh, we do. They're just, for some reason. So 10, 11. Oh, there must be another page. Alright, okay. So. Okay. Dislikes loud people. Yes. Yes. Medium detective, but that does not mean average. Exactly. Dislikes modern cell phones. Life detection. Ah, you said it was like radar. December birthday. Yeah. Okay, so. Aha! Right, now we've got the other page. Yeah, okay, cool. I thought they'd just be on the same page as me. Careful! Okay, so we got Spiritism. A little bit more on the WDO, Detective D, the identification card, Forensic Forte, and then we've got an investigation, photography. Okay, that's it for that. We will drop another save. Yes, we have spent an hour and a half just doing the intros. I mean, there are tall women in different countries. Sometimes it depends. Okay, we'll talk to him and then we might have a quick break.
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma. Aside from having amnesia, is there anything else we should know about?
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like? You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing
Yeah, he has protagonist
circumstance?
powers, exactly.
Did
Main character
something
energy.
happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us!
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
It's not me! I think?
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them. There's no signal here.
Of course.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with
No
my
worries,
amnesia
Mr.
in this
Cornus.
situation.
You have a great day yourself. And we'll see you later.
Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am the 6th one here.
Alright, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
Classic Christie. Yeah.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Oh, are you in charge then, Zilch?
Why would I need your permission?
Exactly.
Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
You see, that actually makes a lot of sense.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly, but the runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us.
I mean, there's 5 people in uniform and 1 random dude in a trench coat.
Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Though my uniform does seem to consist of shorts and leggings and a tunic. Which is just, it's odd.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
I don't know. I'm not sure what the mask is doing. Maybe it's a protection or something.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out at the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Dude!
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
That also works.
A test?
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case,
Yeah,
Yuma
plenty
here
of
could
drugs.
possibly be the exam officer.
Or like a taser.
Me? An exam officer?
Yeah.
Bring it on. I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
I mean, in these games, amnesia plays a big part. Usually through gas.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this! Let's go!
Life detection. That would be the radar thing. That is such a cool power.
What? What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection. I can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Alive. That sentence needs the clarification, we're the only ones on this train alive. Because what would a train be with full of master detectives without a dead body or two?
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
Biological entities anyway, yes, indeed. Also could be robots, androids, or other mechanical beings.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this.
The train is the villain, oh my god, yes. It's a rogue AI.
In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.
The lady that can do the talking. Alright, I'm gonna go over here, but also I'm gonna pause because I need to take a quick break. I have been hydrating well, which has the obvious side effect. Okay, so I will be back in like 3 or 4 minutes. Take this as your, also reminder to hydrate, grab food, take your tablets, stretch, whatever you need to do to self-care. And I will be back, as I said, in 3 or 4 minutes. Yes, it is indeed tea time. And I'm back.
Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what Aphex said is true?
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeats. Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
She's using her audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? That's great. Go for it. It'll prove I'm right.
Shut.
Huh?
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate. Huh?
This sensation, I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Does no one else hear it? What's going on?
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here. Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, there's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
Again, clarifying no one alive.
See? I told you so. Sorry for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings, but aren't our powers kind of the same?
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away. So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. we can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
Alive.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them an imposter? But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives. But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience. Why am I the only one?
Possibly that's your power? To verify powers? Well, that would be cool. I mean, they're mostly kids, aside for the old guy. They seem to be, I mean, he definitely seems to be a kid. You know, teenagers, young adults at the most. Except for the old guy. Forte is sensing.
What's wrong with you, old man? You gone senile or something?
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train. The wheels of fate chugging along. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination. No one can get off midway, including the uninvited sixth. Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here. My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery. Not bad. Things are getting interesting.
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my power, so obviously I'm the real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte?
Well, there's no mics on board.
How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
Oh, Four Eyes. God, I've not heard that insult in so long.
As I have already explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
Technically, a human is an animal.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Now we've got two suspects. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The sixth uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective with their own forte.
That's true.
There's no end to this! To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one! Whoever passes out is safe, got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
How
Calm
does
down.
that logic
Let's
work?
do things logically, like the detectives we are.
How does hitting people prove?
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
The motive. One possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization. Are there any others?
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Oh my god, I'm going to punch you.
For the 100th time, why would they need your permission?
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act. It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
Hold up. Did you just say that you...
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation, which is why I think our uninvited sixth guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal, to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward. Hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
No, we are not. We are still in the let's introduce what's happening in this case. We're trying to figure out who the imposter is, and not really getting very far. But I am enjoying the game. This is so far living up to what I expect from a Spike Chunsoft game, which is it is entertaining me. There are interesting characters, and I'm intrigued. And I think it probably lends itself to more streams. We could make it a Sunday game, see how that goes. But yes, you have Pesto. Do you have other things other than Pesto, or did you manage to actually do a shopping trip without buying a million T1 things? The fact that you got the Pesto is still pretty good. But yeah. No, not yet. We don't have a flowchart as yet. We have profiles, a glossary, and case files. I don't know if this is going to be more of an AI type situation, or rather than nonary, or a Danganronpa type storyline. But I'm okay without a flowchart, I think. Oh, you have three bottles of Big Tom and reduced radishes. I mean, you bought things with purpose. I mean, that's great. Yeah, so I went to get milk and possibly broccoli, I think, and I came back with like Doritos and cheese and chocolate and sweets. Shouldn't go shopping when I'm hungry. It's a ghost of an AI which has died, possibly.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved? Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat.
A worthy
lacking.
journey full of plunder. I mean, yes. At least I remembered the milk. Oh no, and I also got pate and crackers. I did at least buy something that was vaguely lunch-worthy. And then proceeded to have Doritos and cheese for dinner because... Well, I really wanted Doritos and cheese.
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy. Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
It's fine. We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company. You see their products practically everywhere in daily life. They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets, industrial goods, electronics, pharmaceuticals, everything. Big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, their smoke, there's a whole building burning down. That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
Sure, I got it, thanks. We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corporation?
I mean, Kanai always just makes me think of the first nonary games.
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone. Previously, Kanai Ward was just another regional city. But as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai Ward.
But there's a train.
Isolated?
Exactly. Because of that, no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing.
Ooh.
The Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG, but the entire world. Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, Master Detectives are gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much.
You see, the thing with these games, as a common theme for Spike Chunsoft game, is the main character is never who you think they are. Or never who they first appear to be. There's always a twist.
Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes.
So it'd be interesting to see what that twist is.
The Amaterasu Express is an entirely driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward, but they added ours as a special exception.
Yeah, there are only 5 passenger cars. We can sleep in the infirmary, it's fine.
It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome. A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety, but I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin.
All the sash windows are sealed, so they can't be opened. I, Poochie, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways. Once it's en route, the Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit.
They've got no staff. How do they not check tickets? Anyone could get on.
To it, why don't you take a look around?
Yes.
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Right.
I
Does
will
anything
do.
you heard sound familiar?
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh?
We're hearing things again. I wonder if that's a little spirit thing we had at the beginning.
Did someone just speak?
No.
Hey, what's wrong? You've gone pale.
How about you have something warm to drink and get some rest? Although we only seem to have coffee here. Do you drink it black? Or do you need some milk?
Front probably wants milk. Hey, how old are you anyway? I can't tell from the way you dress.
Never mind him. Here, have a drink to warm yourself up.
Thank you.
I mean, 15? 10? 8? Could be anything with these games. You can never
What
really
was that
tell.
voice earlier? Am I hearing things? I have amnesia, and now I'm hearing things. What's happening to me?
Does caffeine impair memory? Really?
I wonder if it has something to do with the 6th person. Besides, who is this 6th uninvited guest anyway? I should think about it a bit. Who is the most suspicious person here? Zange doesn't want to talk about himself. Is he staying quiet to avoid drawing attention? Could he be the imposter? I don't know anything about his powers, so he is suspicious. No matter how much I think about it, we have no proof of anything so far. If I really am a master detective, I could have some useful powers. I wonder if I can somehow remember what those powers were.
Remembering now won't do any good.
There it is again.
You have a voice in your head.
That voice.
It may or may not be that cute little ghost from the beginning.
Jeez, what's happening to me?
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh.
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his powers.
Zange?
Although I am reluctant to do so, I shall demonstrate my forte. You forced my hand. Otherwise, suspicions will continue to mount against me.
What's that? Your cell phone?
Quiet.
Oh, it does seem to be doing something, but is it a forte? Do we feel it? Was that us feeling it?
There it is again. I can feel Zange using his forte.
Okay, so
As I've said before, my power is thoughtography. I can project my memories onto electronic mediums to generate and record footage.
again,
The recorded clip shows what occurred approximately 5 minutes ago. I suppose it's faster to simply show you.
5 minutes ago? I mean, we've been playing this for 2 hours.
That's definitely the scene that took place about 5 minutes ago.
I can only record about 2 to 3 seconds. Back in my prime, I was able to do 10. Also, as memories fade, the recorded footage will also fade. The rule of thumb is that it lasts around 48 hours. But by copying it to another device before it fades, footage can be used as evidence during investigations and in court.
Pardon me, but are you sure this is thoughtography? It appears as though you captured footage from a hidden camera.
All you do is doubt everybody. Be constructive for once.
You think being suspicious isn't constructive? Don't you believe that the truth lies beyond all suspicion?
Yep, a detective's job is to suspect others.
I'm hearing things again. My memories haven't returned, and the voices keep getting louder. It's giving me a headache. It's like my own body doesn't belong to me.
Ooh.
Young man, are you all right? You don't seem well.
I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
I believe you should rest.
Maybe a nap will help get your memories back.
The passenger rooms from Car 3 and beyond are all full, so you should use Car 1 at the front. I believe there's an infirmary in there.
Told you.
It should be easy to monitor from where we're at in the second car.
Monitor? You've got some nerve.
Will you be all right on your own? Or do you need some company?
Sheesh, get a grip, will ya?
Sorry.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, it's nothing. I'm all right. I can get there by myself.
Can I be nosy first?
Hold on, you're heading toward the third car.
Okay, so we really can't look at the other train cars yet. Never mind.
Right.
Go back to clip.
Sorry.
So, suspicion so far, someone has taken away my memory. It could be because I am not in my own body. We do have a beating heart and we do register as being alive, so we're unlikely to be a robot or an android.
Wait,
It's locked. You gotta find the key first. The key!
where's the key? Is it somewhere in the first car?
I see.
Okay.
It's not here. It opened.
We collapsed after we see Dog Ghost.
Hey! It's time to get up! How long are you gonna sleep? Get up, or I'll boom kill you!
Sorry.
Huh?
So you can finally see cute little me! It's all taking root!
What does it mean?
What? Huh? What is this thing?
How can you call me a thing when I'm so adorable? Well, aren't you rude?
It's talking. Not only am I hearing things, I'm seeing things too. I've completely lost it.
Snap out of it! You're my master, aren't you?
Master?
That's right. We exchanged an intimate secret pact just between us.
Huh? What pact?
What? You've forgotten all about how we were so passionately bound together? How cold of you! After I offered myself to you, and you alone! You're so irresponsible. Take ownership of your actions.
You're sleepy. You should get a nap
I don't know
then.
what to do.
Kidding. Of course you forgot. That's part of the contract. You don't get a death god for free, you know. If you want to eat, you gotta bring something to the table.
Wait, what did you just say? A death god?
Call me Shinigami.
Okay.
Death god sounds so ominous and creepy. That ain't my style, you know. I'm too cute for that. I was born too pure and innocent. That's why I prefer to go by Shinigami. Anyway, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, you could also have a nap.
Good answer, Master.
You keep calling me Master. Wait, are you haunting me?
Please, call me Shinigami.
They start scribbling? Scribbling?
Shinigami?
Yep. Of course, I'm 100% haunting you. I'm haunting you like your life depends on it. That was your wish after all. It's why we made that contract.
Did we die?
That's what I wanted?
And for our sweet, sweet contract, you offered something in return.
Offered? You mean...
You finally got it? You offered your own memories. You tossed away your entire past and smashed our fates together.
I mean, that sounds like a, you know. Oh, Death Note. Not read that one. Heard of it, not read
Why
it.
I have amnesia?
I mean, I feel like that's a desperate act.
Euphoria from completing our contract made you pass out in that room.
Shinigami extend their lives by killing humans by writing their names down. Oh.
Even though you woke up, it took some time for me to take root in you. But I can talk to you now, which makes me happy. That.
Which is it? Why would I make a contract with you? Why did I offer my memories?
Sorry, but I can't share the contract's details with you. Those are the rules.
Why not? Tell me!
No can do. That's the contract. By the way, Master, something's been bothering me.
What is it?
2 hours have gone by since you passed out.
Huh? 2 hours?
Yep. And here I was, waiting for you to wake up. Admirable, right? But during that time, no one came to check on you. They're all so cruel, you know? Maybe they forgot about you.
Speaking of, why am I here? Is this the restroom in the first car? That's right. I felt sick at the dining car, so I was looking for the key to the infirmary.
You should watch your own health, Master. We share mind and body. When you feel sick, I get irritated too.
Your haunting presence is probably why I felt sick in the first place.
Hey, don't blame me. Anyway, you better hurry and take a look around.
That's right. Where are the others?
Okay.
You good?
Okay. We apparently are getting detective points for checking things again.
Well,
So we're gonna check things again.
Smoke? What's going on?
it's me! How mysteriful!
What? Weren't you
Mysteriful,
watching over me
like
the
it.
whole time?
I can't be separated from you. That should be obvious since I'm haunting you. All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom. I've no clue what happened outside.
So what happened here?
Well, that's some sort of fire.
Hey, look! There's smoke coming in through the cracks of the door!
Right! Is there a fire?
Fire? So, it's burning? Now I'm getting excited!
Excited? We have to do something!
Okay, well, obviously we have to go and... Oh no, it's not gonna let us. Alright. Fire extinguisher, does someone...
What's going on?
It's a good thing we didn't collapse in the infirmary.
Zilch! Zilch, please wake up! Zilch! There's too much smoke! I gotta help!
Master, look!
All right.
Well, that just let all the oxygen in. It looks like they've been stabbed.
Oh, no way.
Whoa.
Clothes burnt. Okay, well now we have a dead body and some intrigue.
Why did this happen?
There's no time to rest. If you're a detective, you know what to do.
Huh?
Search the body. You need to confirm
Put
if someone
some
is really
gloves
dead
on.
by checking the body.
Me? Maybe I should ask for help.
It's okay, Ray. I will not judge you.
Why would a detective run from a corpse?
I don't know that I'm a detective.
Well, you sure are one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked for help from yours truly.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I'll explain another time. But since you've forgotten, I'll be your mentor and train you to be a proper detective. So get to it.
I'm really doing this.
Did they think it was me?
Of course.
I mean, how could
the
they
mystery
mistake?
is practically solved when a detective is first on the scene.
My hair is confused.
Time to investigate.
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe.
Hey!
This is.
Master?
It's completely charred. No movement. No breathing either. I can't feel a pulse. The smell of burnt flesh is too much for me. The knife is still lodged in the chest. This is the only knife wound. I don't see any other injuries.
Okay, so 2 points. No blood. Knife could just have been put in. There's usually some blood. There's no blood. And if the clothes are burnt, then the medium lady can't summon the spirit.
Well, how's our corpse doing?
But where's his hat?
Dead, without a doubt.
Thought so. Kinda charred after all. You really didn't even need to check. Don't be so glum. You had to check the corpse in any case.
It's not that. I mean, if I'd noticed sooner.
You think you could have saved a life? Forget about it.
He was unconscious. I think he had a pass.
If you're so worried, try CPR. Though, you'll be tasting soot doing that to such a charred corpse. What's dead is dead. Never let that get you down.
Right. I have to tell the others about this.
I smell a case. Come on.
Sure.
I might get extra points for checking the doors.
Huh?
Hey! Yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna be any less dead. Ooh.
Huh?
What the hell? Medium lady.
Melanie? No way. Is this a dream? This has to be a dream, right?
Maybe it's a nightmare.
Please, I want to wake up. I can't take this anymore.
You're so pitiful, you know that? You sure you're the guy who sold your soul to me?
What are you anyway? Friend or foe?
You're a friend, of course. After all, you're my master. Isn't that nice? I'm your friend, and I'll be haunting you till death do us part.
I don't get it! Why would I make a contract with the death god? Wait, do they even really exist? Maybe this floating thing is just a figment of my imagination.
Shut up! You're trap! You memoryless, courageless, brainless detective! This is a nightmare to you, then you gotta use all you got!
Yes, we wake up and they're still alive.
But what can I even do?
Yeah, it's like now there is a second problem. The medium who could have potentially communicated is also dead.
That's why I'll be your teacher and mentor. I'll make you a proper detective yet. Just listen to me and
I'm guessing
everything will be
alcohol,
A-okay.
judging by the alcohol on the
First,
floor.
check the scene of the crime like you did earlier. Now stand up. Come on!
It's Melanie, all right. She's completely burnt to a crisp, but I recognize what parts are left of her face.
I mean, she just looks like she's covered in soot, but that's probably better.
There's no pulse or breath. No doubt she's been dead for a while. There's a bottle of liquor nearby. Maybe that was used to start the fire.
You found 2 corpses back to back? You sure are reeling them in! Talk about beginner's luck!
Well, they were clearly not the pretenders, though.
Nothing lucky about this at all.
They were the 2 that couldn't demonstrate
So,
their
what's
power.
the cause of death?
Huh? Oh, there aren't any obvious external wounds.
So she burned to death. The other one also got incinerated.
Such a cruel way to die. What's going on here? This is...
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste, Master?
No. Stop.
This is...
Bunch of liquor bottles.
Yeah, that's right!
Were we drugged with the coffee, maybe? But she's the one that gave it to us.
Let's go to the next one!
It's a map of the train.
We need to get to the car. Oh,
Did
shit.
it just shake?
It vibrated. Uh-oh. See, this is why you need staff on board. We need to get to the backup control room in car 3.
What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on.
Ooh, it got dark outside. Looks like we're in a tunnel. Anyway, shouldn't you be hurrying? You should probably tell the
I
other
mean, I
master
don't
detectives,
know,
yeah?
James.
Right, that's right.
I don't know. That is a good question, though. We do not know if we were controlled. We do not know if we were drugged.
Hey! Is anyone there? We need help in the first 2 cars! Zange! Poochie! Apex! Anybody!
No response. I smell a tragedy. This is like the very picture of hell. Woohoo!
The
One
likelihood of me
mystery
escaping
after
this game
another.
is getting very much smaller as people die.
Excitement.
We have...
I'm getting excited here.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Gucci. Oh, no
She had a
way.
little teddy bear. Excuse me.
And that's number 3. It's a hat trick or a turkey, right? Mystical! Master, if you don't want to end up like this, then you better be more prudent.
Huh?
The train hasn't gotten to the destination yet, and you can't get off halfway. Which means whoever killed these guys is still in the train, right?
Well, so far there's 2 people left. The old guy and the angry guy.
But who would do such a thing?
You'll find out if you investigate. You better nail it, Master. Regardless, you should leave the door open to be safe. Gotta make sure you don't get cornered.
Yeah. This is...
Let's check the tape.
It's Poochie's corpse. I can barely make out what's left of her face. She doesn't appear to have any external wounds. There's a blanket over her torso. Looks like she was burned when the blanket was set on fire.
Yep, it's a corpse.
Is this Poochie's bag?
Maybe there's a weapon for self-defense inside. It'd be good for you to check it out.
I'm sorry, Poochie. I'm taking a look inside. There's a change of clothes and travel supplies. No weapons or other self-defense items.
We didn't have a suitcase.
It's a wash then. It was sitting there like a treasure chest, so I was hoping there'd be a rare metal inside.
Why is this happening? Even Poochie.
Master, let's move on if you're done here. There's no time to waste.
Right. Where's Zange? And Aphex too.
And if they're all dead, what the hell?
This is...
Not rude. She had a, you know, a sensitivity to sound, I think, you know. Ah.
Whose bag is this? Oh, it's open. Is it okay for me to look inside?
You're a detective. Why even ask? Detectives search people's bags and cupboards all the time. Smashing pots to find what they want is part of the job.
Isn't that
That's
Link?
too much. Notice, World Detective Organization, Human Resources. Dear Zilch Alexander, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Region. Dispatch duration: use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal. There, you will receive Go forth, proud detective. This is a letter for Zilch, so this must be his bag. The only things inside are work documents, nothing else of note.
Ah, that's no fun.
So we got the same letter. Wow. Fancy pajamas.
This is...
Clothing brush.
This is...
Right.
And glasses case. Well, we got points for this. Yeah. Okay, so this is the control room thing.
This isn't a passenger room. The sign says backup control room.
Okay, but at least it's open.
Wow. It looks like a secret base. Don't you want to destroy these whenever you see them?
No.
No? There's no one here, so I should go look for help somewhere else.
Isn't this the place you
How
can
about
call
you
for
check
help?
out that machine over there? Maybe it'll help you figure out what happened. It's okay, I won't break it.
Fine.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new.
Okay, it looks like we're in the last bit and kind of reward.
This is the train map. The shining part must be the train's current location. After we exit this long tunnel we just entered, we'll reach Kanai Ward in no time.
It's been a long trip, but I'm sure it's been a shorter one for a certain napping detective.
Passed out, different from napping.
What's this machine? There appears to be instructions. Backup control system?
Automatically manage the electricity within the when the mind control system freight.
So the control system manages the electricity. This one is the backup, not the main one.
Hey, what about the file over here? What does it say?
It looks like an explanation about autonomous driving. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously. Because of that, it can easily climb steep...
I guess everything here relies on that control system. So,
And we're now on the
if you
backup
destroy
one.
the main and backup control systems, you can stop the train.
Right now the control system is functioning, so the train is still moving with no issues. The monitor displays an operation log, but there's no record that the train has stopped at all.
Yeah. Master, while you were sleeping like a log, I never sensed the train stopping either.
The doors won't open unless it stops, and the windows are all locked. No one can get on or off while it's en route. Huh?
What's wrong, Master?
I noticed the backup control system is operating.
Well, it's better that it's running. All the electricity is managed by the control system after all. Anyway, Master, I'm bored of this place. Let's move on already.
Move on because you're bored?
Okay. Yeah, if the backup system is running, that means the main system is out. That means if the backup system goes, you're screwed.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to derail the train.
Oh, there's an intercom.
Emergency, press this button and speak into the receiver.
And now we'll report this to control headquarters and call for help. It won't connect.
If it doesn't connect during an emergency, it's totally useless.
Might because it's in the tunnel.
If this system was completely automated, a report should have been sent to control headquarters about the fire.
Maybe. Everyone in control headquarters is already dead, and you're the last living human in the world.
What a horrible thing to say.
I mean, we've already got 3 corpses and a death demon.
In the end, there weren't any survivors in this train car. You better go check the next one.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the next one!
Is anyone there?
Watch out!
There's nothing here. I don't see luggage or anything else.
If each person gets their own room, then someone got nothing, right?
Well, you know, there is something. There's a shirt and magazines. Pro wrestling.
Say!
Nothing in the pockets. That's a good clue. Okay.
This is...
A lot of tissues. And a rude implication.
It can't be. Yep, it's nothing.
And we've got the old dead guy. Okay, so Aphex is the only one.
How did this happen?
4 dead balls in a row! A walk-in with loaded faces!
What? Do you think this is funny because you're a death god?
No. I think it's awesome! My heart's fluttering with joy! Each death takes the mystery even deeper. So mystical!
This is all wrong.
It looks like he's permanently confused with his little... But yeah, their body, not good. Was there everyone that got any theories?
Guess not.
This is...
Say!
Seems to be a record of past cases. No information. We do have little succulents that are cute.
This looks like Sange's bed. Sange. He's burnt to a crisp. I can just barely discern his face. I can't find any particular external wounds, just like the other corpses. He was also incinerated in a burning blanket, like Zilch in the first car and Poochie in the third one. All 3 of them were sleeping in bed and murdered by immolation? Oh, what's this?
Oh, did he manage to put a...
Zange's
oh,
cell phone. Not good. Just a video of me drinking coffee. It can't help me solve this mess.
oh, that would have been too easy.
That's 4 of them. Who could have done this?
Well, it's either Aphex or someone who's on board that doesn't have a heartbeat or a life sign.
There are just 6 people on the train, including myself. And I found 4 bodies. Zilch, Melanie, Poochie, and Zange. The only one left is... Aphex?
Took you long enough. I knew from the very start. You still need work, Master. I'll be sure to train you well.
So Aphex is the culprit? He murdered the others in such a deranged way?
He's got a short fuse, so maybe it was a crime of passion. He probably lied about being a master detective.
No, he's a master detective for sure. I sensed him use his powers.
You sensed it?
Yeah, I like the little pipe thing.
But if he betrayed the WDO and became an Amaterasu Corporation spy, it's reasonable to conclude he killed the other master detectives to sabotage our efforts.
Anyway, time to boom kill that psycho! You were totally about to say that, right, Master?
Not at all. If he finds me, I'm done for.
I'm actually surprised you haven't died yet. You look like you'd be the first to die.
I won't deny it. I probably got overlooked. I was supposed to be in the infirmary in the first car, but I passed out in the restroom, right? Maybe that's why the killer didn't find me.
Oh, I just remembered!
Huh? What's up?
Master, I told you that while you were passed out, no one came to the restroom. But one time, the door did open, I think. By the time I noticed, the door closed again. I don't know who was now that I think about it. Could it have been that guy with the short fuse?
So, he let me go? Why?
Maybe he thought you weren't even worth killing. You're an incompetent guy with amnesia. That wasn't a diss, just a fact.
I know.
Framing him?
Now that we know who the culprit is, we have to find him before the train arrives.
Well, I'm fairly certain we're going to find him dead.
Find him and do what?
Catch him, of course. And it's all up to you, Master.
That's impossible!
It's fine. There's no time to waste.
Nothing's fine about it!
Well, the next room will contain luggage and possibly a weapon.
Yo! Check!
It's a woman's travel bag. There's a
gonna
name
be
here.
the
Melanie
medium lady, Melanie.
Goldmine. Looks like makeup and travel supplies.
Hey, did you check to see if someone's hiding nearby?
Yeah, no one's here.
Needs a ball guy. Exactly, yeah.
You sure? What if he's hiding in the bag?
Even a child couldn't hide in there.
You don't know that. You're up against a master detective, remember? What if there's a master detective who has the appearance of a child, but the mind of an adult?
Of course there isn't.
You sure about that? I think there's totally a detective like that out there.
I think we're getting hints.
This is...
Yeah, that's right!
Yeah, I mean, exactly. How do we know?
Well,
How do we know? But I mean, we did at least... I don't know. It's really hard. Because we did see the face, but it didn't look like the hat was on. The body of a Russian gymnast? That's a reference to something.
It got brighter. Guess we made it through the tunnel.
But I mean, the old mind and a young body is sort of it feels like a Nonary Games reference.
which means we're almost there. At this rate, you'll let the murderer escape.
I'm not letting him do anything.
More shaking? What is it this time?
Master, you gotta hurry!
The next train car is the 5th one. This train has 5 cars in total, so this is the last one. Oh, but...
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
The door was supposed to be broken, right?
Master, you better hurry!
Hey, it opened. Was it repaired?
By whom?
It's been wrecked. What happened here?
Master, look over there!
Another body. And there'll be the other body.
A dead body.
5 people,
Oh,
5 dead bodies.
Can't be a 5th corpse.
I think you might be right on
Because
the... What about the
that
death
would
god?
mean everybody except me is dead.
So mysterious. Even
Unless there
I'm
was already a
getting
corpse,
confused
because I
now.
did keep on
Anyway,
appending
time to
alive
investigate.
to these things. There's a lot of fire in this corridor.
This isn't a fake. It's a real corpse, isn't it?
It is, without a single doubt, the bona fide remains of a human. I'm positive about that. I specialize in corpses, after all.
I'll check for signs of life, just in case. No, he's completely dead. Huh? His necklace looks familiar. Wait, it's the same one Aphex was wearing.
Looking at the body type of the corpse, it matches the guy with the short fuse.
Yeah?
His face is burned beyond recognition, but
You might find it unbelievable, but it seems like it. So his cause of death was also fire?
yeah, I don't see any other external trauma.
And here was me worried all the clothes were burnt, so the medium lady couldn't, you know.
Wait, there's an injury on his chest.
There's a knife wound.
Hey, you're right. I'm surprised you noticed.
Is it a stab wound? Looks like he was pierced with a blade.
If that's the case, was he stabbed to death?
No, he could have been incapacitated by the stabbing and then burned. It's impossible to determine the cause
Two
of death
people
with what we
stabbed.
have.
One knife.
Oh, you've gone full throttle in this investigation. Good job! To me, for being your mentor.
Aha! Just like bottom. We've got update. Dead. 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 Not dead yet. Dead. We're not dead. Ah, we can't save at the moment. We are still locomoting.
But why?
Why Aphex? Oops.
Yep.
We're still in chapter 0, just to clarify as well. I'm enjoying this. Hopefully everyone else is as well.
This corpse is real too.
It won't open. But this is the last train. It says main control room B. It's no use. It won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone.
Hey, Master, maybe someone's hiding in there. Any way you can bust it open?
Oh, flexible enough. Right, sorry, yes, of course. I mean,
I don't
yeah,
think so.
possibly.
The door looks too sturdy. Also, I don't think it's possible for someone to be hiding in there. Aphex and Poochie both said that there were only 6 people on the train. So, including me, there can only be 6 of us here.
Well, no, they said there were 6 people alive
I see.
with heartbeats.
Why are there 2 control rooms in a single train car?
As long as they don't pull a lost. Oh god, yeah, that was the most confusing
They
TV
probably
series.
have control rooms so it can go in either direction.
The first series was, you know, fairly, you know, normal as they go, but by the time it got to the last season, it was just like, what the hell is going on? I had to look it up. It was very confusing.
This is the last car for where we're heading, but it'll be the front car on the way back.
Oh, Now that you mention it, there is a control room in the front train car too.
Which is probably where we should head. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Door key.
Huh? What's this?
What is it? Did you find something?
The interior lock is open right now, but there's something odd about the latch. Look, there appears to be blood on it.
Hmm? Oh, you're right.
Let me try to slide it.
That's a bloodstain, all right. But why is blood there?
Yeah, same about Harris,
It
yeah.
seems the blood got on there while the door was locked.
That's evidence of something for sure. No harm keeping it in mind.
I'm intrigued,
Sure
I'm
hope you
intrigued.
got all that down.
This is...
Hey!
This is...
I mean, also if we notice there seems to be blood on the floor.
Hmm?
Let's just trample all over the evidence.
Hmm?
We ranked up, we're now level 5. I mean, there's burning in here, there's blood on the lock. And it's obvious, you know, there's a lot of fighting stuff going on in this one. I feel like, you know, Aphex did not give up
The
easy.
restroom is in terrible shape.
There is a lot of
Mirrors
fire in
cracked
this
and
coach.
covered in soot. There's no one inside.
Are we sure? Okay. We're sure.
Huh? That's weird. This area seems more burnt somehow.
Someone seems to have, like... No wounds. So there was a wound. There was a knife wound in the chest.
Maybe there was something flammable in there. See? Look there! There are traces of something that got burned.
Is that some sort of plate displaying the train car number? But why is this the only one completely burnt? It doesn't seem particularly flammable.
That is really odd. Is it possible that somehow they switched out a car?
There are other places.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right!
It's a map of the train. It says main control. It's no use. It won't open. There's a driver's seat in there.
We're alone on a train with
Thank you
5
for
dead bodies.
choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please mind your
Kanai.
belongings.
Well, we're alone on a train with 5 dead bodies.
Master, we're almost at the station! You have to catch the culprit!
Catch who? Everyone besides me is dead.
Are you sure it's everyone? Calm down and count again.
Zilch in car 1. Melanie in car 2. Poochie in car 3. Zonge in car 4. And Aphex in car 5. See? That's 5. Everyone besides me is dead.
That makes you the only possible killer, Master. Did you do it?
No! That's not possible! But I can't say for certain. I lost my memories, and now I'm seeing a death god. There's something wrong with me. Death gods are said to reap human souls. Maybe because I'm being haunted by one. Maybe subconsciously.
Okay. Before we go down this rail of thought, 1, there's no blood on you. There's no wounds. There's no soot beyond possibly your fingers where you've been touching corpses. There's no marks of fire. There's no damage at all. You'd think at least some of them would not go down without a fight, especially them being knife wounds. Where did the knife come from?
We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please watch your step while exiting the train.
Okay. Well, this is a lovely unsolved case. Should we just finish here?
We've arrived! What's it gonna be, huh? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Huh? What?
This looks bad! Step out of it! Run!
Run? But...
It feels like a setup.
Master, those guys from before are still on the platform. Run to the front train car.
Why is this happening to me?
Ah, they're coming in. We gotta go! I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments. Master doesn't make mistakes. Right? Right? Right?
Who are these people? The police?
They're not your friends, that much is for sure. Considering the state of the crime scene, they're totally gonna pin it on you.
But... Oh!
They're gonna arrest you! Run!
I mean, it's like a 10-year-old kid. That's what I'm figuring at the moment. Maybe. But of course, we're in this automated, you know, ward where there are apparently a lot of unsolved crimes. And we still don't know who we are or what the hell's happened or what have you. Why have they got lightsabers?
Looks like you're done for.
Wait, please, listen to me. I can explain.
Huh. What's there to talk about? You're a master detective of the WDO, aren't ya? The name's Swank Katzenel. I'm with the Amaterasu Corporation's peacekeepers.
Oh. I do not like your teeth. I'm sorry, they're freaking me out.
Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers?
Don't act like you don't know. You're a WDO detective for crying out loud. Or are you some sort of imposter?
No, I'm not. I think...
You think? Well, I don't care either way. What's about to happen has already been decided.
Which is?
The peacekeepers are the defenders of law and executioners in Kanai Ward. If the unjust wander into my space, they will be eliminated.
Eliminated?
Hey, isn't Kanai Ward under the complete control of Amaterasu? Meaning, these people are like the police here.
Police? But it's just some company security department.
Hey! Who are you talking to?
Oh, right! You're the only one who can see me, thanks to our contract, Master. It's a bit cliche at this point, huh?
Don't laugh! Help me!
I'll ask again. Who do you think you're talking to, huh? Talk about suspicious.
I'm sorry!
Tell me how you're gonna explain this situation. We prepared that train to welcome you all here. But an internal fight sprawling into a bloodbath was unexpected.
It's not what it looks like. There's a perfectly logical explanation behind this.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Well, that was direct. Master, try your best to beat him.
No, I really don't know anything. Everyone was killed while I was asleep.
I don't think so. While the other detectives were asleep, you killed them. As proof, there's the coffee and wine.
What the...
We found coffee and wine in the dining car. When we checked the second car earlier, I had a subordinate drink it. You can see what happened.
We got given the coffee.
Looks like some sort of knockout drug was mixed into it.
Drug?
Which means you drugged the other detectives and killed them while they were passed out.
Wow. He may just be a lowly grunt, but he knows his stuff. He could be trouble.
Why do you sound so impressed?
So did you figure out the cause of death?
Yes, they all burned to death.
Huh? All of them?
How cruel of you to kill them like that. What's your endgame in this?
2 of them were stabbed.
Or is it money? If it's money, then hand over everything you swiped. I promise I'll show mercy. To your wallet.
He just wants money. That's no fair.
I'm not the culprit.
Yes, you are! You're the culprit!
No, I'm not the perpetrator. But do I know that for sure?
We drank the coffee.
In this situation, who else besides me could have done it?
We have proof on that phone.
There were without a doubt only 6 people on the train, and 5 of them were killed. So the only possibility is...
Just admit it! I know you're the culprit!
We have proof!
What am I supposed to do?
Admit it now!
We have
you're guilty!
proof.
Am I the killer?
Come on, confess!
Maybe it's better if I confess for now. It could be better to get through this now and get some time to think about it.
Why confess if you didn't do it? Master, you're an idiot! Dumb boot kill you!
Huh? You heard me? I didn't say it out loud.
There you go again, talking to yourself. Must be crazy or something.
I hear your thoughts too. I told you we share the same mind and body. Anyway, never mind that. Why are you giving up already?
Well, there's nothing I can do.
Wrong. The mystery solving has just begun. Why did you make a contract with me to begin with?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
Shut up! Stop talking to yourself, you unstable psycho! Hey, bring him down, men! Confiscate anything of value he has while you're at it.
Oh! Stop with all that pitiful moaning! I'll show you exactly what I'm made of right now! Come on, Master! Your mind and body are
Breaking his insanity defense here. Why is Mr. Labyrinth the lady with big boobs? I'm gonna snap that. Is Ray still here? We have a very tall lady. Oh, or is this the Shinemaji? I've forgotten the name already. That really looked like a... Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
What is this? What's happening?
We stop time? It's saving.
What's this? What's going on? Ah! Who are you?
What do you mean? I've been with you the entire time!
Wait, you're Shinigami?
Shinigami, that's it.
Oh, right, Right. Guess you can't tell because I'm not puffy anymore. I can only access the mystery labyrinth if I'm at full power, so I had to change forms. But some parts of me are still nice and puffy. It's true. Want a touch?
I'm okay. Anyway, what's going on? It's like time has stopped. And what's that hole?
That hole is connected to the mystery labyrinth.
Mystery labyrinth?
You'll find out when you enter. Come on, let's go!
Wait,
But we've only got less than 48 hours, like 46 hours.
Save the deets for later, kid!
We've only got 46 hours to copy that thing off the phone to prove that we drank the coffee. To prove that we couldn't have set them on fire.
On we go!
Save your current progress. Yes. Save data. We're going to stop it there. We're still in chapter 0. I love this. We're going to stop this here because we've just reached 6 o'clock. Yeah, we are going to pick this up in another stream if people are interested in seeing. It's been out a little while now, so I imagine anyone that wanted to play it before has played it, so no spoilers. I feel like we've had some good discussions today. Hopefully people have enjoyed the stream. I've enjoyed the stream. There's been more conversation. I like conversation because then I'm not just talking to myself. So yeah, we didn't get any achievements in it. But that's okay. We will potentially get some achievements next time. We had fun. Hopefully, I had fun. Anyway, thank you for being here. I'll be back on Tuesday. If you've not got your daily Chivo, you've got about 30 seconds to redeem it. Oops. Collect 50 daily Chivos, get free game. Details are in my bio. And yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching. I will catch you later. Bye. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. No, I'll catch you later. Bye.